Hey everybody, Tim and Jordan here for a brand new series. I got him to do Star Trek Lower Decks, and now I've brought him into something I would say of equal type caliber. We are doing Harley Quinn, the TV show. The fucked up, raunchy, super rated R animated series.
That's probably why I liked it so far.
Which I was all like, I might actually get him to watch this. So we'll basically just do 2 episodes at a time, and then who knows, when we catch up to where the series is, we can do it once a week again. So for me, the 2 top actors, for one is Alan Tudyk, who plays the voice of the Joker.
Okay.
Alan Tudyk is not new to DC. He's played Lex Luthor, he's played Batman. You remember the Powerless TV show? The weird comedy set in the DC universe. He played Bruce Wayne's cousin.
Oh, okay.
Most people know who Alan Tudyk is. He's been around forever. Firefly, everything. And then, God, I don't even know how you say her name. Kaley Cuoco, whatever, who voices Harley Quinn. That's the voice of the main woman from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh, gotcha. Is it Penny, I'm assuming?
Penny. I've never actually watched The Big Bang Theory, surprisingly. So, no, I don't know. So those are who the two ones are. So I guess the first episode, Till Death Do Us Part. What'd you think?
Overall, I liked it a lot. It was really funny, and I like the fact that it starts off with the Joker and Harley Quinn. They split up, so
That's it. You're done.
yeah, I'm done. Yeah, not much.
So I liked it as well. I thought it was good. A lot of funny stuff. So for me, one of the main things that I kind of have to separate is, for one, Harley Quinn's outfit. Like, I love how she's wearing her classic outfit in the beginning. But once she changes it at the end of the episode, I don't like her new outfit. Because I don't like how they make Harley Quinn look like skanky.
Oh, God, yeah.
Because that's all they've done over the years. Like, literally when Harley Quinn started, like, she was in a full suit and you could just see her face. And then over the years, they've just taken more and more clothes off of her. So she's just running around in her underwear now.
Yeah.
That being said, I have always loved the Joker and Harley Quinn. I have tattoos of them. I've always thought they're great. And, like, over the years, people have, like, been... For one, writing changes over the years. But people are always like, they have an unhealthy relationship and stuff like that. For me, my ideal Joker and Harley is actually the healthy one, where the Joker, like, they're mean to each other, but it kind of goes both ways. It's not just the Joker being mean to Harley.
Oh, okay.
Like, she flips the shit right back at him. And then they always do kind of come for each other at the end. Which, in recent years, that's changed. Like, when you go back to the original, like, animated series, like, even if Harley Quinn got arrested, the Joker would sneak roses in. So she would, like, go back to her cell, and there'd be, like, a bouquet of flowers.
Oh.
So, like, that's the cute relationship that I like. That they do care about each other. This is more of the opposite relationship, because it's the newer one, where all they do is fight, and it's an unhealthy relationship. That being said, we see a lot of villains in this. We see the Penguin, we see Bane.
Scarecrow, Two-Face.
Yeah. What is your favorite version of these characters? Like, who do you like the most?
Honestly, my favorite character is actually Poison Ivy.
Oh,
And then we see Calendar Man.
I love Calendar Man.
Yeah, we see,
which I love the prison scene where they're like, Calendar Man, how long has she been here? 183 days. Oh, but you can't remember your son's birthday.
What is she calls Harley Quinn like the porno clown.
Like, and see, that's the thing, like, this whole show, it's the little snarky one-liners that are so great.
Yes.
Part of the main plot for the first episode was just about how the Joker is actually in love with Batman, which has been kind of talked about in comics before, where it's like they complete each other. Like, you can't have one without the other.
That's why they say, like, they'll never kill each other, because if Batman killed the Joker, he'd have no one to go after. If the Joker killed Batman, his arch-person, he'd have no one to go against.
Exactly. So. I mean, again, that goes all the way back to, like, the classic, like, Batman animated series, where they actually say that to each other. And I think it was, like, the Return of the Joker Batman Beyond movie, where he's like, you can't kill me, because then what would you do all day? Nothing. So, I love that. And then, yeah, like I said, the whole premise... I almost forgot. I just skipped right over it. Like, the end scene where they cure, or they get the Riddler to, like, string up Batman and Harley, and then the
Oh,
Joker
yeah.
has to pick which one. And it's like, I'm drowning in acid. It's just 500 gallons of margarita mix.
It still burns.
It burns like acid. Like, oh god, I just love that. Or like, how did Poison Ivy get the seed? I ate a watermelon or whatever.
He ate an orange and shit out a seed.
Yeah, I ate an orange and shit out of seed. Like I said, this whole show is just so over the top, and it's great because it's actually very faithful to the characters as well. Like, it's not just completely off the wall, except for Bane. Bane's probably the most like, because he's more like a puppy. Like, he's just so sad.
I like Bane. He's just very like
Oh,
like he's just kind of starting to question everyone. Like, why are you treating me like this? I don't understand.
which we'll segue right into a high bar. All about the Penguin's bar mitzvah, and then like I think of Bane and the Joker, where the Joker just keeps stealing his food.
Oh,
Where he like steals the chicken, and he's like, "Oh, this is gross. What'd you get? Oh, you got the fish." And he's like, "Well, I'll take the chicken. I'm saving that.
I might have that for later. What are we doing?
Yeah, yeah. And I can't even do his like. It's such a monotone voice. Like it's
That was
great.
actually pretty good.
Oh, see. We see the Legion of Doom, which is a classic. Like sometimes they're called the Injustice League, and sometimes and sometimes it's the Legion of Doom. It just kind of depends. But their hideout's very based off of like the 70s show where it's like the skull on the water.
Right.
I love how, so granted it's DC. DC's famous. You can get a lot of famous actors. I love how Howie Mandel plays himself.
Oh, nice. On the cooking show.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, wow, you guys got a guest star already? And then I was like, actually, like, look at how many people you already have. Like in this one, I want to say it's Wayne Knight plays the Penguin. Ned from like the Jurassic Park movie, the guy that like destroys the park.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I've never actually seen it, but in this one, the Penguin's nephew is voiced by the main. I think he's the main kid. I don't know, from Goldberg's.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Now that I can match that voice up, it makes sense now.
Where she's like, "Did you actually finger blast some? I don't know, maybe."
It was dark. We were camping. Something happened. Definitely.
Show's so fucked up. It's great. This is our first meeting of Kite Man.
Yes.
So, as far as I know, Kite Man is not a character that has ever been done before. So brand new character, brand new person to the show. What did you think of Kite Man?
My favorite scene out of all of it is when Harley's there and she's like, she doesn't like you or whatever. Get away from her. You're a loser. You think I'm a loser? Well, don't you? And and Harley walks away. That's like my favorite scene ever. Because
She's vicious. Which I love Poison Ivy.
I
Like you
do.
said, Poison Ivy's great in this one. Don't you?
She's my favorite character out of all of it.
I think my favorite scene for Kite Man, which is fucked up to say, but it's great, is where he pushes the button and the kite pops out and he hits that little girl and she like flies into a punch ball. Just I can't even. Just I don't know. Hitting kids is not funny, but it was a funny moment. One of the instances where you get to see how fucked up this show is when Harley is just taking out the improv group.
Oh,
Like you see bones popping out, and it's vicious.
yeah, the improv group for I forgot what his nephew's name
It's like
is.
Johnny or something. Like because
Yeah.
it's like Johnny Bucks or Jimmy Bucks or something.
Something like that, but yeah, it's funny because like, and she doesn't realize it's an improv group until like the very last minute when she's like, "Wait, this isn't even real money."
Mm-hmm. We get to see Kite Man steal Poison Ivy's
Antidote,
kissing. Well, he steals her like
Or-
love potion,
yeah,
to give it to all the
her love
kids,
pheromones.
and then has to fly her back.
Which that's the thing. Like, why would you steal something from an adult and then give it to a bunch of kids? Like
Well,
that
that's-
scene in itself just doesn't make sense.
Because he's an idiot.
that's
And then I forgot what it isn't like. So as she's getting the antidote, he strips and gets in bed. Isn't that called like the Barney or something?
I have no idea.
From like How I Met Your Mother,
I
where he's like, "How fast can you get naked? Like, will you grab me a soda?" And then boom, he's like ready. I don't know. I heard that somewhere.
okay. The internet's full of things these days.
Yep.
Um,
Or I just made it up. Copyright.
Technically, okay. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna skip that. But yeah, it's really funny because they come back to the house and she's like, "Okay, I got the antidote," and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're having sex," and she's like, "No, we're not.
Like, we gotta go." And then she has to kiss all the kids to make them, like, fall out of love or whatever. The antidote.
It's not a kiss. It's a antidote passing system.
Which I was a little disappointed because so she gives each of these kids a kiss, and then the other one comes back around holding like a branch.
He's still feeling a little tree.
That was the perfect opportunity for a wood joke.
Oh, I'm still feeling a little wood.
Yeah, like something, but it just they just skipped right over it. I was like, oh, it's a missed opportunity.
Well, they are a bunch of nerds, so maybe they didn't think of those.
Yeah, that's true. So first 2 episodes, pretty good. Are you liking it?
Overall, yeah, definitely 2 episodes in or whatever, and it's interesting. There's a lot of cursing and a lot of violence, so I mean, it's very entertaining.
It's not like the old like 60s TV show. No pows or anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you. Cut. Pow. Oh, Batman, you hurt me.
Yep.
Yeah,
so stuff like that I can't get him to watch, but you throw in some swearing, some fighting, we're down.
Yep.
Is there any specific character you want to see show up that you haven't yet?
Actually, no. I feel like they've kind of covered most of them. I would feel like, I mean, at least the most important ones. Like Poison Ivy was already on like my top like 3. So like the fact that she's like the main, her and Harley Quinn are the main people. I'm okay with. I do like Scarecrow, and so I'm hoping that he'd kind of see a little bit more of him in the show.
Okay.
I don't know, and I like Bane, and then I'm sure there's going to be more, but...
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure Catwoman shows up at some point.
Oh, I kind of forgot about Catwoman. Yeah, she's an important one, I guess.
Okay. Any other closing thoughts?
Not at the moment.
Okay. So overall, liking the series, super raunchy, super violent, right up our alley. For those who have seen it, what did you guys think about like all the characters? There's a dozen characters. All the voice actors. Go ahead, let us know. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and we will see you guys next time for episodes 3 and 4.